Thank you so much for joining me on Flipping Through My Phone. Oh my gosh, no. Hi, my name is Mauhia Kimata. I am currently an undecided freshman, and this is Flipping Through My Phone. Last semester at around Halloween time, me and my friend had planned to go to a volleyball tournament. I didn't know what I wanted to dress up as, and my roommate went on Amazon. He got one of those big dinosaur costumes. So I ended up being like the Jurassic Park kind of like zookeeper. It just gave me like so much joy, and like just blasting music as we were like going to the volleyball tournament. We ended up winning their costume contest, which I was super stoked about. Coming into George Fox and college in general, I've always wanted to be a medical doctor. The first semester, however, I ended up taking a intro to business class as well as intro to video production. For me, what's really special and why I ended up coming to George Fox is the different things that I was able to try academically, being able to find new things that I'm good at. One of my favorite memories from track and field actually was pretty recently when we had the snow day. I've never seen my coach like that excited, and like this is my first winter coming from Hawaii. So having that first experience with like an icy football field with my track teammates was really a special experience. We did get to the workout though afterwards. I came from a secular school, so being Christian not necessarily was like one of the biggest priorities. Since I've come to Fox and having friends who are more open about Jesus and their faith, I found it really encouraging. And there's one memory just like standing in the pews when we're doing worship, and like I've never been in a group of that many like young people all just worshiping and just so authentic with their faith. That whole experience just being at Fox and meeting people like that has really changed how I think about faith, especially as a younger person. So a story that really encapsulates my entire George Fox experience actually didn't happen on campus. Me and my head track coach, we linked up because back home I surf a lot, so we drove down to the coast. I remember seeing the ocean for the first time in like a month and a half, and I remember like stepping out of the car, and I just remember seeing these like lines of waves coming in, and I just remember being hit with this like awe and like wonder. And for me, that encapsulates my George Fox experience, seeing something old but in a new way for the first time. Being able to see skills in myself from a new perspective, being able to appreciate so much more about what I've experienced in the past, and it just makes me excited for what the rest of my 4 years here at Fox have to offer. So the 3 words that describe my experience here at Fox so far: effervescence, exploration, and then community. Thank you so much for joining me on Flipping Through My Phone and hearing about my experiences here at George Fox. Hope you have a great day. Thank you.